function of this total galaxy. The real deep down you is the whole universe. And it's doing your living organism and all its behavior. It's expressing it as a singer sings a song. Listen to it.
my sweet CrossBridge friends, how are you doing? How has your week been? Has it been busy? Has it been slow? Can you believe it's summer? I cannot. All right, sweet friends, if you're like me, you might be feeling a little tired in the mornings. So how about we stand up on our feet, get that blood pumping, and we are going to sing an amazing song to Jesus.
searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world is searching for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world. He is the light, 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 light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the light of the world, and he shines all over the earth, shining bright, bright, bright. He is the light of the world.
Friends, I know you all know what this book is, and it is the Bible, and it is absolutely true. That's right. And how many parts does the Bible have? 2, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Okay, how many books are there in this one big book? How many books are there? 66. That's pretty amazing, right? 66 books fit into this one big book. Well, today our story is from the book of John. John was one of Jesus's disciples here on earth. And we are going to read from John chapter 10. Now, our whole passage starts in John chapter 10, verse 1, and goes all the way down to verse 18. But for today, we are going to start in John chapter 10. So the chapter number is the great big number, and the verse number is the teeny tiny baby number. So we're going to start in John chapter 10, verse 14. And Jesus is speaking to a group of religious leaders, like church leaders. And here is what Jesus says to them, starting in verse number 14. I am the good shepherd, and I know my own, and my own know me. Even as the Father, that's God, knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And I have other sheep, which are not of this fold. I must bring them also, and they will hear my voice, and they will become one flock with one shepherd. For this reason, the Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it again. So Jesus is telling us that he is a good shepherd. He's a good leader, and He loves us. And no matter where we live, or what color our skin is, or what language we speak, there is one flock and one shepherd. That's pretty amazing, right? I can't wait for you to watch our video. So why don't you sit down and tune in to what our friends are going to tell us about.
Mad! Mad! Hey everybody, welcome to the Journey Today show. I am Jeremy.
And I'm Jennifer.
It's so good to be here. Man, I'm excited because we started it last week. We were talking about some of Jesus' teachings were like these one sentence statements to his friends and to his followers that definitely today, but I'm guessing even back then would have made them go like, what?
Yeah, what was that like?
Like, what? And so speaking of which, we're looking at one today. What is our big idea?
Today's big idea is Jesus is the good shepherd, so we should listen to his voice and follow him.
So, Jen, my assumption is that Jesus was talking to a group of people that actually shepherding would have made a lot of sense to, whereas it doesn't make as much sense to you and me. And do you think any of them are shepherds?
Are you?
But what we know is sheep are not really smart. They need protected. They don't do what they're supposed to. But a shepherd really does love and care for them, and they will follow them. And so I think that's what Jesus is teaching you and me, is that when we follow him, we really know his voice. And so it's important for us to do things to make sure that we know and understand Jesus' voice. And speaking of which, I have a pretty odd and uncomfortable challenge for today. Are you in?
I'm in.
Let's do this. Jennifer, what? You don't even look like a sheep. What is that?
Okay, here's the challenge. I'm the good shepherd, and that is the stranger. So what our contestants have to do is they have to find the voice of the good shepherd and obey. If they have a challenge, they have to do it. If it's from the good shepherd, they get a point. If it's from the stranger and they act out on it, it's minus a point, and in the end, we'll see who wins. Are we ready? Okay, here we go.
Grab a Nuna card. Pet a monkey.
Hop on one foot.
Stop.
That is -1. That was -1. Very good. Okay, you can stop hopping. Lick your elbow. Our sheep got that one first.
Stroke an imaginary beard.
High five someone. Do a little dance.
Hop on one foot.
All right, that's good. Do we have a winner? I think the winner is our monkey sheep? Meep.
That was maybe not our most ridiculous challenge.
Oh boy. But it really made me think about what kind of things I should be doing to really hear Jesus' voice better.
Yeah, all of us have the opportunity to hear like Jesus. And then a lot of us have these voices of doubt and these voices of fear where we'll hear stuff like we're not good enough or we're not okay. And really learning to hear Jesus is such an awesome thing about following him. And so there's a lot of things that we can do. I read God's word every morning and it helps me hear, but there are things that we can do to hear Jesus more.
Exactly. And that's one of our discussion questions for you today. What can you be doing to hear God's voice?
Press
pause and discuss.
All right, great question. I have a follow-up to that. I spoke about it just a second. How can we know if maybe that voice we hear inside of us is not Jesus, it's hurtful or harmful? How can we know that? Press pause.
And discuss. Great discussion. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Bye.
Nice.
Friends, thank you so much for being with us today. I am so glad you are here. Well, sweet friends, I want to tell you two things. Number one, there is an activity packet for this week. Your parents can find it online and print it out so you can do coloring and word finds and all sorts of fun things. It changes every week. It's pretty cool. And number two, next week, which is June the 14th, we will come back to the campus here at CrossBridge and we'll have 3 service times. 8:30, 10, and 11:30. Now, your parents might decide that it's best to stay at home, and that is awesome because I will still be here with you, and I would be so sad to miss you. So don't worry, if you're not able to come to church, that's okay. We get to still be together. But if your parents decide to come to church, we will all be together no matter what age you are. All the ages will be in our great big sanctuary learning together. Thank you, sweet friends, and I will see you next week.